Welcome to Truth Lab, where we break down myths, challenge trends, and deliver the real science behind fitness and nutrition. Today's topic: the truth about keto and fat loss. The ketogenic diet has taken the fitness world by storm, with promises of rapid weight loss, mental clarity, and even longevity. But does it live up to the hype? And more importantly, does it help with fat loss? Or is it just another trend? In this episode, we're diving deep into 10 scientific truths about the keto diet and how it really affects body fat, metabolism, and long-term results. Let's cut through the noise and uncover what the science says. Fact 1. Keto works by limiting carbs, not by magically burning fat. The ketogenic diet is high in fat, moderate in protein, and very low in carbohydrates, typically under 50 grams a day. This forces the body into ketosis, where it uses ketones from fat instead of glucose for energy. But the fat loss from keto isn't due to some metabolic magic. Studies like those from the Journal of Nutrition show that calorie deficit is still the ultimate driver of fat loss. Keto just makes it easier for some people by suppressing appetite. Fact 2. Ketosis is a metabolic state, not the same as fat loss. Being in ketosis means your body is using fat for fuel, but that fat can come from dietary fat or stored body fat. If you're eating more calories than you burn, even if those calories come from bacon and butter, you won't lose fat. Ketosis is not a guarantee of weight loss. A study from Obesity Reviews confirmed that ketosis alone doesn't override basic energy balance laws. Fact 3. Keto suppresses appetite, which can help with fat loss. One of the biggest reasons keto helps with fat loss: hunger control. Ketogenic diets often reduce levels of the hunger hormone ghrelin and increase satiety hormones like CCCK and peptide YY. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, participants on a keto diet reported significantly less hunger compared to those on a standard low-fat diet, even at the same calorie intake. This makes sticking to a calorie deficit easier, which is the real reason people lose fat on keto. Fact 4. You lose water weight fast on keto, but that's not fat. In the first week of keto, people often report losing 5 to 10 pounds. But most of that is water, not fat. Why? Because glycogen, stored carbohydrate in the muscles and liver, holds about 3 to 4 grams of water per gram. When you deplete glycogen on keto, you lose that water too. That quick drop on the scale feels exciting, but don't confuse it with fat loss. A review in Nutrition and Metabolism explains this well. Water weight is not a reliable measure of fat loss success. Fact 5. Keto may improve insulin sensitivity, especially for overweight individuals. Keto reduces carbohydrate intake, which means lower insulin levels. For people with insulin resistance, this can help improve metabolic health. Research in diabetes therapy found that obese participants following a ketogenic diet saw improvements in insulin sensitivity and fasting glucose, even before major weight loss occurred. Improved insulin sensitivity can make the body better at mobilizing fat for fuel, indirectly supporting fat loss. Fact 6. You don't need to be in ketosis to burn fat. This is one of the biggest myths, that ketosis is the only way to burn fat. Your body burns fat every day, even on a high-carb diet, during rest, low-intensity cardio, and when fasting. Ketosis is one way, not the only way to oxidize fat. According to Exercise and Sports Sciences reviews, fat oxidation is determined more by activity intensity, caloric intake, and metabolism than by your carb intake alone. Fact 7. Long-term adherence to keto is difficult for most people. Studies show keto can lead to short-term fat loss, but the real challenge is sticking to it long-term. In a 12-month trial published in JAMA, both keto and low-fat diets resulted in similar fat loss. Adherence dropped significantly after the first 3 months, with many participants citing fatigue, cravings, and social limitations. The best diet for fat loss is the one you can sustain, not just the one that burns fat fast. Fact 8. Keto may reduce muscle, glycogen, and workout performance. Carbs are the preferred fuel for high-intensity exercise. On keto, glycogen stores are limited, which can reduce performance in activities like weightlifting, sprinting, or CrossFit. A meta-analysis in sports medicine showed that while low-carb diets may preserve strength in sedentary people, they can impair performance in active individuals. Less intensity equals fewer calories burned and potentially less muscle growth, both of which impact fat loss. Fact 9. Keto doesn't work the same for everyone. Genetics matter. Your genetics and metabolic profile influence how well you respond to keto. A study in Cell Metabolism showed that some people on a high-fat diet gained more visceral fat and had worse blood lipid profiles, while others improved. There's no universal best diet, which is why personalized nutrition is growing in popularity. Some thrive on keto, others crash. Always test what works for your body. Fact 10. Fat loss slows as you adapt. Keto isn't immune to plateaus. Like all fat loss strategies, keto is subject to diminishing returns. As you lose weight, your metabolism slows. You burn fewer calories at rest. You may unconsciously move less. Even in ketosis, you can hit a plateau. The key is to adjust calories, change training, or cycle carbs, not just go deeper into keto. A study in International Journal of Obesity confirms adaptive thermogenesis affects all diets, including keto. Flexibility is more powerful than strict rules. So what's the bottom line? Keto can be a powerful tool for fat loss, but it's not a magic solution. The real key is energy balance, metabolic health, and consistency. If you're thinking about going keto, understand the trade-offs. It may suppress hunger and improve insulin sensitivity, but it also requires discipline, sacrifices, and proper nutrition. If this video helped clear things up, drop a like, subscribe to Truth Lab, and share this with someone who's deep into the bacon and butter hype. We'll see you in the next episode, where science meets strength.